team that's going to do that here today in the quarterfinals of the East Division. We are right into it, folks. Game 1 of this best of 7.
Let's get it going. Georgia Cyber here in the orange, I guess gold would probably be more accurate. Born bat immediately going up, looking for a double tap to start things off. We'll find it. What an opener, and Georgia Cyber win the first haymaker.
All right, Boron bat. That is the way you do it, following right behind the ball and ensuring that even if that was going to hit the woodwork, he was going to find a way to jam it right in. Georgia Cyber up in the lead to start.
And man, we're wondering if Hilton Head maybe just had the better game plan overall. And will they be forced to adapt? In 15 seconds in, we're getting a hint that Georgia Cyber will absolutely take it to this Hilton Head squad. So far, Hilton Head struggling to even find this side of the pitch. Back into the blue half it goes.
Yeah, they're still pressing up forward. Hilton Head, to get a couple saves in early on can suit themselves towards good resiliency in the game like I was talking about earlier. I want them to be able to sport that defensive side and show that they can weather the storm that has erupted on their side of the coin now. BJRL with a shot.
That was a beautiful pass from Nuffins. BJRL gets it exactly where they needed to be. Perfect timing to place that shot in upper 90. Beautiful 1-2. Hilton Head equalized. It's a good answer. We've seen something out of both teams in the first minute. Now let's see where this seesaw, which way it's going to tilt.
Sort of what I was expecting with quarterfinals, looking a lot more different from round 1. You're starting to get teams who both have that caliber, who have both earned this spot of the top 8 of their division. You got to remember, these teams only dropped one single match in the 8 that they played in the regular season. So neither of these two teams came here today with thoughts of going down and under, aside from this shot that Dizzy posed right beneath the defense.
Oh, what a pitch. I believe that was bad 50s. He's able to get that pass off the wall. Perfect center. They're landed for Disney. GCA now have the 1-goal lead. Didn't take long for Hilton Head to answer the first time. Let's see if they've got another response here. $1:30 off the clock here in game 1. Masal driving towards the net. That one's going to get blocked, but a demo in the net might have given a second opportunity. Masal with the pass. It gets absolutely stuffed. A lot of traffic. Georgia Cyber able to hold.
Sometimes the demo, it opens up the shot lane. That time around, the demo was the signal flare for Georgia Cyber. The whole entire defense corralled to the goal line and made the save happen. This is clearly a team who knows how to react just in time to get those meaningful saves back in order.
Incredible challenge from Masal. He's going to give Hilton Head another opportunity here. Working out the corner. Nuffins has BJ in the middle. Good attack there from Dizzy, able to break that one up. Challenge at the midfield line. Masal coming over to BJ through the air. BJ off the woodwork. Nobody there for the follow-up, and Dizzy able to push it to the outside. Back 50s loses control. Nothing's trying to come in for another attack. Looks like Dizzy able to keep that one at bay once again. Good defensive presence here from Dizzy, and now pushing down towards the blue, but they lose it.
Oh, Masal's vision on the field is something to be noted here. Has dimed up some really nice passing plays for their team. Unfortunately, that one just goes right aside the goal. Masal wasn't there for that time, but you got to keep an eye on how this player is stringing together passing plays between Hilton Head. Those are the types of offensive postures that can result in a goal immediately. Georgia Cyber have to keep their head on a swivel for that, as this possession from Hilton Head just continues. Finally dismantled with that clear.
Yeah, as I'm mentioning it clear, Hilton Head didn't really get a whole lot of opportunities. They had a lot of time in the opponent's half. Didn't really turn it into a whole lot of shots. BJ is able to get the ball, get the demo, push through. Masal, third player, keeps that one at the line. But Georgia Cyber able to handle that one pretty easily. Hilton Head struggling to put together those passes that you were talking about. Looks like Georgia Cyber got their heads firmly on those swivels.
Yeah,
is it firmly on a swivel? I don't know how. Anyway, all right, we'll let it go. We're just gonna roll with it.
How does that metaphor really break apart? And how could the defense maybe be broken up with that shot chance? Another pass there to the infield for Hilton Head, but unfortunately, the shot power has not been there. They've been kind of measly touches towards the net that aren't really forcing Georgia Cyber to make some tough saves. Of course, there is still a minute remaining. Hilton Head with plenty of time to get that first shot to go. That one, another great look. Even BJRL looking for that one on target, but just nothing can find the back of the net.
I mean, Hilton Head now looking a little bit desperate. You see Masao kind of collide with a teammate to try to get possession of that ball. I mean, it was some clever rotations from Hilton Head on that attack. It was a good positioning from Masao with a very shallow rotation to come in and get that final shot. But Georgia Cyber, their defense, they just mark him every step of the way. BJRL, this is going to be a shot that goes past the far post. Dizzy able to get it out of there, dances around a defender. Good challenge from Masao. We'll push it back down. One last chance for Hilton Head.
And they're gunning for it right now. Nothing's batting right into Boron Bat, who does send it away as they have again and again and again. His final second shot goes to the top corner, just loose. Nothing's with the infield pass. Timely as ever. Hilton had equalize.
Oh, and what a pass! Nothings does not panic. Clock is on 1 second, and Nothings makes a smart play to center that ball, get the good pass in so that they can get the quality shot. Masao wide open there in the middle. Ice in the veins of Nothings, and Hilton Head has sent us to OT for game one.
Georgia Cyber, they got their first 5 shots in the first 2 minutes of this game. Didn't post a single shot after that. It has been unrelenting offense from Hilton Head. And somehow it all culminates to the moment in the final second. I don't believe it. And I'll tell you what, well, I don't know how many seconds it's going to take for them to get a third goal if Hilton Head are able to get this lead. Pass with the backboard. Good touch there to keep it away, but BJ still wants more.
At least keeping it in the zone for now. Hilton Head have done such a good job over the last 3 minutes you're talking about of protecting that midfield, not giving any room for Georgia to work. Hilton Head making a fight for every single inch. There comes Bad 50s to try it. There is another big challenge at the line through the air. BJ's going to knock it back into the corner, orange half. Hilton Head coming on the attack. That clear will not go far enough. Nothing's to Masao. And in comes Hilton Head. That shot will get blocked. Double command, Boron Bat looking to go the other way, but again, Hilton Head's too strong in the midfield.
Well, that midfield, man, do they want to dominate it with some of those give-and-go passes? They're just off the mark. That last pass being a little too ahead of the shot taker, but they're not afraid to get the bat passes in order, too. BJRL to himself. Shot saved by Dizzy, the lead shot taker for Georgia Cyber, but they haven't had the chance to put on shots. Not within the first or the last 4 minutes or so of game time. The ball does go down deep to the blue zone, but BJRL picks it up, keeps it low. Is the flick coming? No. He's going to take every 50-50 that it takes to get this ball back to the orange end.
BJ is able to muscle through 2 players. Now Masao over the top. Gets over 1. BJ will slam it home. Hilton Head take game 1.
Masao has been looking for this read off the sidewall or the backboard all over time long. Had just missed it on a previous attempt, but that touch, oh, that was more than enough. BJRL ready to follow in suit, and it's Hilton Head forcing the OT in the last second and getting themselves to get that midfield presence back. I mean, Dizzy, the lead shot taker, had 4 of the 5 shots they had in that entire regulation time. So as we get here into game 2, what can we see? Anything out of GCA champions for them to result in any offense whatsoever? It's already against them here as Hilton Head is firing away.
They are thanking the Lucky Stars for that woodwork. As this could very easily be a 1-0 early advantage for Hilton Head. Not for just slightly off the mark. Georgia Cyber trying to take it the other way. We're going to get demoed in goal, though. It slows everything down, but a fortunate respawn from Dizzy means they're able to challenge through that left-hand side, but Hilton Head sends it right back in, and here comes the boys in blue.
Back at it again. Nothing's has to deal with a long clear. It's a deep offensive rotation from Hilton Head that has just allowed them again and again to fire away and keep Georgia Cyber back at it. But with a long clear from Boron Bad, it's looking dangerous. Has to come up for the quick save is Masao, and quickly recovering at that. Pass to BJ. Goes to the corner. Nothing's Around the rotation again, leaves an opening for bad 50s. Past one, and oh no, Masao towards the net. A leading blocker at BJRL gets another demolition, but they just can't get the ball towards the goalposts.
Masao with a very patient play. Happy to just keep the ball away from Georgia as long as they could. Georgia will eventually get into the blue half a little bit, but that missed pass and a great challenge from Masao keeps it in. Not great enough, apparently. Georgia Cyber finally able to break the line, but only for a moment, because it's nothing's now to bring it back down. Georgia Cyber needs to get out of the zone somehow, be it more short passing, more lateral use of the pitch. Not exactly sure what the answer is, but so far, it's second game looking a lot like the first.
Is indeed. Something's got to transition for this squad. These long clears just laying right back in the lap of Hilton Head. Good pass out to BJRL. Better read, though, from bad 50s. And again, the name says that he won't be up to the challenge, but that time they were.
They're just trying to throw you off. I mean, another good challenge there for bad 50s. Almost had a look, was trying to get the ball center. Boronbat's going to come through and attempt the same, but Hilton Head did a great job protecting that near post. Nothing getting through to the box. Good pass here. Good chance. BJ finally breaks the stalemate as the ball drifts. Fortunate for Hilton Head. The pinch just right in the middle. Well, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. Tell you what.
Someone chalk it up to luck. I gotta say, Nuffins and his accelerating motion down that sideline was impressive to stay behind the ball. And I'm sorry, I gotta say it was bad 50s to get in front of that ball and swing it right towards his net. Those approaches just have to be steered at a better angle to not give up those lanes. Hilton Head, you know this is a team with the defense that they had, or just not allowing Georgia Cyber to have any offense. This is a team who could win with simply a goal.
Georgia Cyber have been so quiet. You've got a better access to the shot stats. Good chance here, but 50 won't get the shot on that one. I mean, by my eye test, it feels like shot total are pretty darn low here for GCA. Time of possession also quite low as well. Yeah. So they can pick that up here in the final 2 minutes. Opportunity out of the corner, centering pass blocked by BJRL. That's going to land right in Nuffin's lap. Nuffins gets challenged. BJ along the wall. Touch from bad 50. Sends the ball all the way across where Nuffins is waiting for it. Nuffins looking for another centering pass. Had a brilliant assist in game 1. Nobody really there to back him up here in game 2. Hilton Head playing a little bit more conservative. Trying to protect this 1-0 lead. Oh, we're extended? Oh, good save.
My, oh my, it keeps ramping up, and how is that ball not in the net? Are you kidding me? One after the other, they find a way to limit these shots, but at the same time, they're giving so many opportunities right now to Hilton Head. Rather than clear it away or put it in a less dangerous side like the corner, these balls are just lofted right above the net. It feels like free play right now for Hilton Head. They're getting any shot that they want at the net. And Georgia Cyber, they just got to hope that they've got what it takes on the goal line to bat them away again and again, but they need more. 40 seconds left and a goal still to score.
Georgia Cyber's done a fairly decent job of keeping Hilton Head out of the goal. The fact that it's only a 1-goal game speaks to that. But it's the offense that's been lacking. Dizzy had an opportunity there, couldn't quite make connection. Boronbat now working out of the corner. Dizzy off the wall. Masao makes the read. Not fooled whatsoever. We'll get the clear. It's punched back in. 13 on the clock as Nuffins with the second attempt to clear it out. This one along the back wall. BJ was waiting for it. Cherry picking. Masao's going to take the shot. And Masao will put the knife into Georgia Cyber Academy.
And who other than Masao had assisted 2 of them? I'm talking about this player having just the best vision on the field to get the right passing plays. The last play in game number 1 was that beautiful read off the side wall to lay it up off the backboard. Now it's Masao to just put the dagger in on game number 2. Maybe it's a goal here in the last couple of seconds. They had that 1-second glory there in the last game, but no, they have secured the win this time again. Hilton Head, at this point, I'm just looking for them to break apart the defense even a little bit.
And it's about getting out of their own zone. I think that's where the adjustment needs to be made. You got to keep Hilton Head from doing that right there. Hilton Head just pick apart the defense. Every touch buys them another third. The final one coming in from Masal, opening goal for game 3. It only took 9 seconds.
Yeah, and listen, without giving up a single goal in the last game and being so confident so far in this road of the playoffs, you're going to see this team now of HHI continuing to push, getting more confident, getting more aggressive, firing away at this net. I will say they've had a deeper offensive rotation, which have allowed for these longer possessions, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them tighten up as they're getting more and more successful at the net.
Looks like we did have a substitution as Glitch TV has come in. Let's see, that is for Baron Bay. Baron back. Looks like substitution will pay off.
Ooh.
So GCA able to score their first goal in about 10 minutes.
All right, something shook things up, and although it was not Glitch to be a part of that equation, it was a good lane down the midfield, which is a zone that GCA have just not been keen to, not been ready and prepared for. That ball almost goes right into Bad 50's lap for the shot. Instead, it's parted ways from them now. BJRL looking for clearance on this other side. Nothing's. Oh, good read from the sidewall, and it's a clash right in front of the net. Does give clearance to BJRL to try and get this towards the net, but it's going to be that defense of Georgia Cyber that continues to stand tall.
Nothing's beats 2. Ball stuck in midfield. Masal's going to put one towards the net. Bit of a slow floater. That Glitch is able to easily send aside. BJ pushed it back. Masal in the corner. Trying to fight 50 for it. Bad 50 escorts past Nothings, but BJ comes in. Everybody from Hilton Head pushed up. Really wants this goal. Alright, now they did have to rotate back. Dizzy finally trying to get past that midfield line, but it's Masal able to beat 2 to come through and challenge, get that ball.
Still possession here from HHI. Bad 50s. I'm sad to see Bad 50s kind of give up that ball. Good read on the side wall, but I actually like what this player is doing on the ground game right now. Does have the assist from the last goal, and in moments where this team really needs to get away from the net, he's been having some good flicks, but all it takes, Bullskunk, is one mistake, and it opens the lane right up for Hilton Head.
Masal with a good finish. Tough ankle. Very tight. Accurate shot from Masal there to push it home. That is their 4th goal on the day, leading the server. Now it's HHI with a 2-1 lead here. Best of 7 in this quarterfinal matchup, so Hilton Head still have to win 2 more to continue on and move into semifinals. They've got the lead halfway through game 3.
Top 8. Just a great position for these two teams to be in right now. A position they certainly expected themselves to be in after a 7-1 record, but this is the 4 and the 5 seed. This is where they clash. You have to get past some of the best in order to get in that top 4 spot, and that's really what GCA Champions is learning. But this is a team that's gone to Game 7 in each of the rounds. They're ready. They're ready for the long haul. They're prepared for this. They just got to show it here. And maybe need this win, Bullskunk, because I don't like their chances on the reverse sweep here. Oh, Bad 50s gets the pass of a lifetime and completes it.
And that is how you equalize. Dizzy to Bad 50s off the wall. What a read. Man, that is our goal of the day so far. That was quite the connection coming out of GCA. And that's what they're going to have to do if they want to win this game 3 and get themselves back into this series.
We talked about it. This team, they want to go the long haul. They're ready to do the stretch, and with that passive stretch across the field, they're prepared and ready and executing on just that. That is the play that this team needed to put a fire under their belly to get them started and to start moving across this field. I feel like really Hilton Head Island have a challenge now.
Well, and HHI have to answer. That touch there, almost dangerous. Glitch TV able to push it to the corner and avoid disaster here for GCA as HHI are worn back onto the defense. Bad 50s over the top. Pass down to the middle. Glitch can't put it home. It's stuck on the line. And Hilton Head. Talk about dodging a bullet. My goodness. Masao wants the game leading goal. Won't get it. Georgia Cyber. Oh my. Oh my.
I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. That goal, that ball walking the tightrope right on the goal line. And, well, GCA champions showing how close they can get to having this lead, but with it all being stripped away. Pass right there, back to the midfield. Got to remember how they scored their first goal here from GCA champions. They walked it right up Broadway Street. Can they get a chance in the midfield to do something like that again?
So we'll get a second opportunity at this ball. BJ with a good challenge, pushes it back in. That's an empty backfield. A very important touch out of bad 50s, clears it. And Glitch TV might have a look at the goal. Double defenders. Nothing to BJ. Get it on the outside. Dizzy, patient move, gets around one. It's now protected near post. 20 seconds, tied up to 2 in this game 3. Masao gets a look. Is that going to go? No, Dizzy's able to make the save.
Masao in these late game shenanigans. We've seen it before. We may see it again. That 1 second goal. Masao does have the ball. Half a tank of boost, but is dunked. Glitch. It's a quick play to strip the ball away. Dizzy contesting Masao in the skies and earning this team another overtime.
That's our second OT in 3 games. Hilton Head win the first one back. They've won 2. Georgia Cyber, this could be the most important goal of their season. Think of this to go. Be the first team to take a game off of Hilton Head here in the postseason. It's Dizzy looking to do that now across the midfield line. Gets around nothing into the corner. Masao turn around, rotates BJ, pushes it back out. BJ over to the midfield. Air pass to Masao. Masao's going off the backboard. Coming in, looking for their own. Nothing's actually trying to get the follow-up shot. That one gets touched high. Dizzy's able to push it back out, and Georgia Cyber now in possession.
Not gonna lie, those are moments where I've expected Hilton Head Island to execute on. Perfect backboard pass set up by Masao. The finish isn't there. The setup certainly is, though, for BJRL to put this game 3 to bed.
Looking very similar to game 1. The 3-2 overtime win for HHI puts them on match point, 1 game away. Moving on into the semifinals. GCA looks a lot better in that.
They forced a couple overtimes. What else can't they do, folks? Game number 4, and it is match point for Hilton Head Island High School.
We get some late night Rocket League here.
Oh,
In our night nap. Dizzy open things up. Georgia Cyber, the much needed 12-second goal. Dizzy showing us that they will not go quietly into this night.
and we talked about it. They've certainly got the potential to host a lead in this game and hoist the scoreline. They've done just that early on. You wonder how a team like Hilton Head operate when they're down. Does that deep offensive rotation that we normally see start to get a little more cheated up? They're certainly not in a position in the game where they need to do something like that, but we may see a different play style come to form.
I mean, it's the first time Georgia Cyber have had the lead since the opening minute of game 1. So it's definitely, if we're going to see any adjustments out of Hilton Head, I mean, maybe it's here. So far, nothing really changing. They're really tight defensive rotation. BJ's going to take it down. Bad 50s defying their namesake on that one as the challenge is good. Working it back to midfield. Glitch is able to push it over that line. Something Georgia Cyber has not been able to do consistently today. Glitch almost made the most of it. Ball barely kept out of the zone.
Gotta say,
there was a combination of goal and zone. I just sometimes point out that funny flaw there.
Yeah, well, the ball's right in the zone that it's ready for a goal, so you might as well find a combination for it. I'm ready to open up the Rocket League lexicon here, most certainly. I gotta say though, the role that Glitch has played since the substitution at Game 3 has been instrumental. So far for GCA champions. This is a player that isn't afraid to take on the higher elevated plays that Aerials have been the most impressed with, and he's going to disrupt the game again. Tall pass off the backboard that's handled well by BJRL, but still it's a disruption that HHI have to deal with.
Quickness out of Glitch TV has been really important for GCA to get across that midfield as well. Something they weren't able to do at all. Really enabled Georgia Cyber take this lead, this something that they haven't had very much of. Dizzy patiently playing out of their own end. Masao tired of waiting. He's going to push that one towards the net. Barely misses the tying goal. Now it's Dizzy through the skies. Oh, good bounce! Dizzy will increase the lead to 2. Puts it off of Masao's car for that goal.
Oh boy, you're starting to see a little bit of panic here, I think, from HHI. I mean, we said how Masao, it didn't feel like waiting anymore. Wanted to go straight for the dunk, straight for the shot. And though they open up some close shot chances, it's also pushing this team to give up that midfield control. And when you do that to GCA champions, they'll get those passing plays in order. They'll hit those shots the same way PJRL has as well. Finally, the response from Hilton Head.
And that's what it is. Beautiful pass from Masao to PJ. Georgia Cyber just caught completely everybody up against the wall. Middle of the field, wide open. What a great read. Yet another from Masao. We've come to expect. HHI cut the lead in half, and a favorable kickoff means they're right on the attack once again.
Still the lead here. GCA champions, Dizzy leading the charge, but Masao does take it past 2 here on this play. Gets a bump on Glitch as well. Bad 50s. That is a pass straight to Dizzy again. I swear Dizzy is a magnet towards the ball anytime their teammates have a touch at it. Good comms, especially coming here, but there's a demolition on the goal line. Glitch is there for the diving save, and they'll hold on to their lead.
Oh, Glitch just barely gets enough of that ball. Masao wants another shot at it, though. Then this time it'll go. Masao ties this up. As this one isn't about execution. This one's about persistence. This is about never giving up, and Masao never did.
No, and if there was a player from Hilton Head that I expected to make a play like that, it had to be Masao. When teams like this, who have found so much success, go down in this way, it's normally somebody to take the torch. Somebody who has had enough and decides that they will decide the fate of the game. Masao, beautiful play, and stringing together another one that was a ground pitch that would have been on target. Bad 50 saw it all coming, though, and dismantled, extinguished the play before it could get too hot.
And now Georgia Cyber looking to take that fire the other way. Good muscle along the wall. Nobody just didn't receive the pass, though. There's going to be an air connect here from HHI. Escorted it back down. Bad 50. Beats 2 on that one. Into the corner it goes. 60 on the clock. Pass into the middle. Goes a little bit ahead of Dizzy. And Nuffin's got enough of it as well. Keep that one out. Glitchini's just going to get absolutely stuffed here in the corner. Bad 50s will win the challenge. Slow drifting ball picked up by Masao. Goes over Dizzy and into the orange half.
God, the amount of times that Masao has just taken it past 2 defenders just to get them back in the driver's seat. It's been really impressive. We haven't said a lot about Nuffins either, but this player on defense has had a massive role as well. We can talk about that as much as we want, but this is 20 seconds left. Match point for Hilton Head. They get 1 shot to go in the series. The match is there. Top 4s in the Eastern Division of HSEL is right in the palm of their hands. They've had the 1 second left glory before. Will Masao do it again? Touch goes wide. Couldn't keep up with it. The ball will not find the ground. Lofted once again. PJRL off of the backboard. There's the carry, though, for Bad 50s. A third OT.
My goodness. And a third 2-2 score line after the end of regulation. We will have... could be a quick one. That one barely misses. This Nuffin's working it off the outside. Takes it up into the air. Drops it back for BJ. They're going to push it back in. Bad 50s protecting the wall. Going over Nuffin's at midfield. All the way to the other side. GCA looking for their first win of the series. Be the first team to take a game off of HHI. In front of the net. Masao's able to keep it out of the reach of Dizzy. Over to BJ and Hilton Head. Holding on the defense for now. Masao comes up with another big save.
They haven't allowed Hilton Head to have a lead yet in game number 4. Surely they don't do it in overtime to get themselves a win here. There's the stop from Glitch, but the follow from BJ off the backboard. Always dangerous when they're in this position, but Georgia Cyber, the backboard defense has improved because of that. It's a testament to the reaction play, and now the proactiveness from this team to make sure they're in those positions before they get too scary. That's another one. Nothing's high pass now to Masal. May have the reset, but flips away from the ball, giving it up to BJ. Shot off the post. Another one off the woodwork. That 50s again in front of the ball. GCA, how?
What did I just see? Now Nuffins is going to come in for another one. One of the most incredible defensive efforts I have ever witnessed. Never mind being in overtime, down on match point. Bad's going to get another one here. Georgia Cyber trying to get out of this desperate situation. They've got to be able to get out, get some resources, get some movement. Bush TV with another save. BJRL working out of the corner. Bad 50's able to hold the line. Nuffins with the touch over to Masal. Masal pushes it back into the corner, and this ball will slow, but for a moment. Nuffins trying to work around. Dizzy at near post protects it. Masal keeps the ball in midfield. Muscles past Bad 50's, goes up to the wall. Kush TV 5 and the ball drops in front of the net, and the ball will just drift off. Unreal.
With all the
Georgia
defense,
Cyber, this is the win.
This team has played all series long. You think that was the training just for this firefight here, but will it get them out of the woods? Another shot goes loose. Masal, the sharpshooter. No, it's turned wide. Glitch with space, and that's a great opportunity for a flick to finally give this team a breath. But maybe they don't want to take a breath. Dizzy, a very timely container and boost. He's off the ceiling now, but Masal sees it all coming before it's strung together. Nuffins, backboard, loft up in front of the net. There is a shot taker, but no shot occurs. Georgia Cyber want this moment to turn into a goal because they don't want to see themselves back on the defensive half again.
Back 50's touch. Work. It's over to Dizzy. Interesting bounce. Goes right to BJ in the middle. Glitch TV is able to keep it in. Glitch TV goes over one, that gets demoed for their trouble. Ball ends up in the corner. Nothing's all alone with it. Dances around one. Bad 50s with the challenge. Sends it back. Dizzy with the demo. To the middle. Bad 50's waiting for it. Shot will go high. Nothing's able to deal with that. Glitch from midfield. BJ committed for the challenge. Glitch will beat her to the ball. Masal with a touch. Over to BJ. BJ will not get that shot off. Dizzy able to intercept. Low bouncing ball. We're 3.5 minutes into this overtime. And I can't believe Georgia Cyber are still alive.
They are, and they look like they could thrive here in this moment. They've had a possession to work with for quite some time here, and they are contesting that goal line. Dizzy is going to abandon the container boost to try and get to the ball, but BJ quicker to it and steals that boost. Now just 4 in the tank for Dizzy, and it forces Bad 50s to make a leap, but no save there. Masal, who's taking shot after shot at the net, finally finds the pinpoint accuracy to put this series to bed.
Out of the barrage of shots put on the net here by HHI. It's that perfect finesse shot at the end by none other than Masal that sends the series away and keeps HHI perfect throughout this postseason. That's 12 wins in a row. Man, 3 of these were in overtime, Pyro. This was definitely one of those games where the 4-0 doesn't tell the story.
No, exactly. And listen, we were telling the opposite story, which was that, hey, 4-0 after 4-0, this Hilton Head Island high school team, we're not sure if they've really been challenged. We're not going to make that mistake again, Bull Skunk. We know that this team is battle tested. When you go 3 for 3 in overtimes, especially surviving that last one, racking up 17 shots in total. Bull Skunk 17. That shouldn't happen in a Rocket League game, but it did here. And that puts Hilton Head Island for me at the top of their game, at the top of this list here, because they proved that through all of that, they can still stay lossless.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Bad 50's had over 500 points in just saves. Like, that's... Oh my. I mean, my heart breaks for GCA. Like, what a showing. I mean, 3 overtime games. Like, we couldn't get any closer. But, man, hats off to HHI. They will move on into the semifinals. They will face the winner of Blue Tide versus Summit Hilltoppers. So we will get to we'll keep track on that and HHI moving forward. Whew. I'm out of breath, Pyro. That was the most insane 3.5 minutes of OT I think I've seen in a long time. But, hey, you know what? It's all right. It's all right. We got a moment. We'll have a minute to breathe here. As we're coming up on intermission time, and we're going to get to move forward here through our day. We've got more quarterfinals coming up. We'll be heading to the Central Division after break. We come back. It's OCA taking on DeSoto. More HSEL continues.